Get ready. This is going to be special.
If their last encounter was any indication, we are in for a violent confrontation between these two ladies.
You better believe it. We're going to talk some history about these two competitors who have been literally linked at the hip for the bulk of their career. Here comes Misdemeanor.
Making her way to the ring, the challenger.
Dani Jordyn, a four-time Georgia Wrestling History Women's Wrestler of the Year. She has been that person, and her history with Lindsay Snow goes back a long, long way. I remember literally being there for these two women where they put each other through a wall.
Yes.
It was massive. I was there for that. And it seemed as though, certainly during their time here, they somewhat mended fences, but the truth of it is, whenever there's a women's championship involved, Dani Jordyn wants her hands on it.
And that'll be the split between any two competitors who want to find themselves at the top. There can only be one.
There can only be one.
Thinking back to that extremely violent match they had the last time IWE was here in Augusta, we saw barbed wire, we saw thumbtacks, a little bit of everything sprinkled throughout the match.
Yeah, that match was crazy for Lindsay Snow, our current champion, and Kelsey Reagan, who main evented that show with a match that is nominated currently as the match of the year for 2023, and rightfully so. If you missed it, go back and check it out here on IWTV. But right now, we're going to see the woman who is literally making wrestling history, not just in IWE, but all throughout this country. You're about to find out why. Here's Diana Michelle.
For some inclement weather tonight. It is snowing here in IWE.
It certainly is, and it has been for a long time. Let's talk about history, because there's a lot of history connected to this. Lindsay Snow is in day number 672 as the IWE Women's Champion. No one in this company, male or female, has held a title longer than the woman you see in the ring right now, being Lindsay Snow. Got another fun fact for you. Ready for this?
All right.
Dani Jordyn is the only two-time IWE Women's Champion in this company's history. And among her two reigns were combined for, get this, 665 days.
Wow, so all those impressive accolades, and tonight she could become the only three-time IWE Women's Champion.
She absolutely could. But what's so, and look at this.
Oh, here is tensions are flaring at the beginning. We didn't even ring the bell yet.
I will go on record by saying that the IWE Women's Championship is the most coveted women's championship in the Southeast, you could argue, in all of independent wrestling, and it's because of the matches we've seen with Lindsay Snow. Now, Dani Jordyn, a four-time Women's Wrestler of the Year, this is a title she's very familiar with. She's held it twice, had to give it up one time because of injury, and so now she's really ready to come back and make this thing. She's even brought back the burn book.
That book has got a list in it miles long.
It certainly does. I'm fortunate to have never been in that burn book, but I know some people who have, and it's not pretty. I've got another interesting fact for you. Ready for this?
Okay.
Dani Jordyn was trained by a great guy by the name of A.R. Fox.
Right.
You've heard of A.R. Fox,
absolutely
QT
have.
Marshall. A.R. Fox's wife is standing outside the ring in the corner of Lindsay Snow.
That right there's got to play in this. Because you know, during that training process, she bumped into the wife of A.R. Fox
You better
multiple
believe
times.
it. You better believe it. So we've got a lot of story here for this one.
Well, that plays to Snow's advantage, so that way she could tip off Snow on what to look for.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, again, there's great familiarity between Snow and Jordyn. Goes back years, violent confrontations that have happened between these two. They've been friends, they've been enemies, and now tonight they fight for the richest women's prize in independent wrestling, the IWE Women's Championship.
just thinking about what's happened in the past, people are wondering how Emily feels about Lindsay super kicking her.
Well, you got to wonder that because that was kind of the parting image that we had here at our last show, IWE Kings of Controversy 2, where indeed Emily, who was on the outside of the ring, got super kicked when Lindsay Snow meant to hit Dani Jordyn. Meanwhile, this match is kind of starting off in a feeling out process, as you can imagine. Shoulder tackle there from the champion.
I have a feeling Snow's going to try and feel her out here at the beginning, but then that jiu-jitsu, yeah, she's going to come to the forefront every time.
She calls herself the American Kaiju for a reason.
Oh, stiff clothesline there.
A mixture of combat styles is what has made her literally unstoppable here in IWE. Dani Jordyn out there trying to regroup.
She's going to create that distance, but again, she cannot become the three-time women's champ. Wait a minute.
Dani Jordyn's reaching under the ring for something. We don't know what for. Maybe it was a diversionary technique. But now a big right hand there by Dani Jordyn.
Oh, they're in a dangerous spot here.
Very dangerous. Oh, gosh.
Just jammed her neck right in the canvas. This could be it.
It could be over just that fast.
Oh, okay.
Dani Jordyn would love nothing more than to end the historic reign of Lindsay Snow. 672 days, and we are in an era, of course, where we're seeing more lengthy title reigns in the space of pro wrestling, but very, very few women can say that they've had a title reign as long as Lindsay Snow.
Lindsay Snow is a hard-fighting champion, but Dani Jordyn, excuse me.
It's all right.
I'm going to get it together.
Now be careful. She's the real mean girl. She might come after you.
And I don't need any more visitors up here. We're good. We're far enough away, especially with that War Games. I was concerned earlier we might have been ringside, but I'm glad we're a little further back.
Absolutely. But meanwhile, Dani Jordyn is taking out all of the aggression right now on Lindsay Snow. Again, Dani Jordyn is upset that she had to give up that title because of injury. That injury actually took her out of the business for about a year or so, where she even wondered whether or not she'd come back into the sport. She's come back meaner, tougher than ever, and ready to regain a title that technically she never lost.
And two, you just saw Dani Jordyn kind of get in the face of official Yolanda Wright. I'm telling you right now, Yo-Yo is the last person you want to get in the face of.
You don't play with my Yo-Yo.
Absolutely not.
That's not how this goes around here. But right now, Dani Jordyn taking the champion back into the middle of the ring and would love to tap her out. But she also knows, Lindsay Snow very well knows that it's going to take more than that to cause Snow to tap out.
Ayla right there watching as Lindsay Snow has been locked into the submission. And Ayla's almost been referred to as sort of the devil on Lindsay Snow's shoulder.
It's so interesting, you know, to consider that because, again, Lindsay Snow certainly walks to the beat of her own drum, but certainly in IWE, wherever she goes, you will find Ayla outside of the ring.
Oh, stopped her there. Roll through. Snow going to go for a quick pin. No. Submission.
Oh, this could be it.
The only advantage that Dani has right now is how close she is to that rope.
Certainly is. Ayla cheering her on. Meanwhile, again, it's got to be really, really hard when you know somebody as well as Dani Jordyn and Lindsay Snow know each other. It's got to be very, very difficult to figure out what would be the cheat code to get the victory.
And two, when you have two competitors who can fight without the need for any personal animosity, but when they made it personal, the intensity, every pun intended here at IWE, was turned up tenfold.
You better believe it. Dani Jordyn creating some space. And you know, you think about intimidation, how intimidating was it at Kings of Controversy 2 to watch exactly how Lindsay Snow was willing to bleed, how Lindsay Snow was really willing to do any and everything to hold on to this championship. Dani Jordyn just slapped literally the taste out of Lindsay Snow's mouth.
And just like in the tag match before with Exotic Youth, this is a 3-on-1 situation.
So you could sort of say that. Obviously, in this particular case, the other two that are here with Lindsay Snow are not exactly getting involved at the level. But look at this. Ayla is upset. And
whoa, wait a minute. Oh, we got some contact here.
Whoa.
It is breaking down out here on the floor.
And listen, what you don't want to do is really challenge Lindsay Snow to a fight, because we've seen what Lindsay Snow will do right here in this building.
Not only will she do any and everything, she might bring any and everything.
You better believe it. She brought all kinds of toys at Kings of Controversy 2. Now, obviously, that was a hardcore match. Those toys might get her disqualified here tonight.
Well, unless Kitchens has somehow found a way to interject himself into this match as well.
He could be doing anything at this particular point. Back into the ring, these two competitors go. Lindsay Snow in the midst of this historic 672-day title reign. Dani Jordyn would love nothing more than to be the one. At some point, someone could do it. Could Dani Jordyn do it here to start 2024?
Dani seems worse for wear in that corner.
Yes, she does.
Lindsay's going to set her up. Reversal. Oh, Lindsay stops. Back elbow.
And now Lindsay Snow puts together a plan here. Oh! Now here's what's interesting. That leg lariat is the same kind of move that Dani Jordyn uses. So again, these two very familiar with each other.
One, two, no, only two. I wonder if that's one of the tip-offs that Ayla may have given to Lindsay Snow.
It could be. It could be that, or it could be these two have spent so much time together that they know each other's moves. They know what the other is thinking.
What do we got here?
Is this more of a submission, or is it going to turn to like a pump handle slam?
I would say it looks like there might be some power behind it, but Dani gets out.
Nicely done there by Dani Jordyn. And there's Dani Jordyn's version of that Shining Wizard. Count of two.
Only a two. I think Dani's legs are starting to bother her a little bit. She wasn't able to get all of that the way she wanted it, but she was still able to maintain, catch a pinfall for a two, and maintain it. Again, here we go. You don't want to get in the face of the official because it's the one person who can stop you on your way to your goal.
You're totally right, and Dani Jordyn has got to stay focused because a big, strong forearm there, and now things are definitely breaking down. Whoa.
Heavy-handed Snow. It's just going to throw it here tonight.
And think about how important this is. You've really got two alpha females here. Dani Jordyn, 4-time Women's Wrestler of the Year. Lindsay Snow, a 672-day reign. Only one of these can be the best here in 2024.
Something's got to break, and right now at this point, looks like Snow's going to do the breaking.
You better believe it. Talk about an icebreaker. She's got all of the things, and she's totally ready. But look at this. Ayla getting involved there, and she's in danger of being kicked out of this match.
I would say she can get thrown out. The referee can get rid of her real quick.
Certainly could.
Oh, caught her right in the jaw.
And Lindsay Snow has no problem turning on the aggression, especially when you're talking about her IWE Women's Championship on the line. Look at this.
Rolls into a submission.
Turning into a bit of an ankle lock there.
And look at the positioning again. Center of the ring.
Center of the ring. She's got all of her weight on Dani Jordyn's leg. That same leg she was working on earlier in this match. Will Dani Jordyn tap out?
Dani's only got three choices. She could tap, get to the ropes, or get out of it.
Absolutely. And with her being in the middle of the ring, she's going to need the kind of strength that can carry the champion over to the ropes. And she's not moving one way or the other.
And the look on Lindsay Snow's face, she is determined. And that's, oh, Dani's gonna roll her.
Nice move, and Dani got to the ropes. And for those who don't know, that rope is going to facilitate a necessary break of this move, but Lindsay Snow is holding on, hopefully until the 5 count, but now the referee's literally breaking it up because she could have disqualified her.
The referee's got a lot to look at here. Not only the two competitors in the ring, but as we saw before, the two young ladies outside the ring who had no problem jumping in on this one.
Absolutely. Lindsay Snow, though, was very strategic in working on that leg of Dani Jordyn. If Dani Jordyn cannot stand, Dani Jordyn cannot pull off a lot of the moves that's in her repertoire.
Wait a minute. Dani just sent Lindsay into the rope. I think that rope caught Lindsay in the throat.
And now Dani Jordyn is back on. That's the J driver.
Got her. That's got to be it.
That could do it. No.
What the hell?
Dani Jordyn, I don't understand that one.
What is that? She had it.
She certainly did. I think this has become way more personal and about far more than the IWE Women's Championship because she could have won the title right there.
See, now what's she going for?
Dani Jordyn is...
She's got the title.
She's grabbed the title, but why? You can't use the title. Dani, what are you doing?
Yo-Yo's going to stop her.
Look at this. Dani Jordyn is completely losing her cool right now.
This is not a smart idea if you're the challenger.
The last person you want to mess with is the referee.
What the hell?
And the referee said that's it. I don't blame her.
Wow. After that tag match, yeah, I don't think Yo-Yo had a choice.
I don't blame her. This is... Dani better be careful.
We need to get somebody out here.
Because Yolanda does not want to... Whoa. Ayla just handed...
What is... No, she didn't. What is that? What does she have in her mouth?
That's the same tool she used against Kelsey Reagan at IWE Kings of Controversy 2 to bust her wide open.
Oh, we might have ourselves a replay here.
We absolutely might. Everybody's escaping the ring now, and I understand why. The champion has snapped. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that could have easily been Dani's face.
It certainly could have. And Dani pushed the champion. She pushed the champion.
What do we got here? What do we got?
Dani better.
Oh, Dani wants the title.
Really?
But remember, titles don't change hands on disqualification.
They certainly don't.
You're gonna run to say that bitch that's been cheating this whole match.
Lindsay is not happy with the outcome of this one.
Not at all.
Dani, since you want to use weapons.
Yeah, this might not be good for Dani.
Who wants to see a hardcore match?
Oh boy.
Right now?
Oh boy. This is the full wheelhouse of our champion. We all remember that historic match she had against Kelsey Reagan, the main event of Kings of Controversy 2, which we could have called Queens of Controversy.
I'll make you prove.
So are we having this happen now?
Well, what is Dani's response? The challenge has been issued. Well, time will tell if we'll have this one. But tonight, Lindsay Snow, despite everything, still walks out IWE Women's Champion.
But there's also a bit of friction, if you'll notice, between Lindsay Snow and Emily on the outside. Lindsay mentioned there that she was upset with Emily for trying to protect Dani Jordyn. So could there be some sort of dissension in the ranks of Team Lindsay Snow?
There's more than meets the eye with this one. But time will tell what happens.
It certainly will, but right now, one thing we know, the historic reign of Lindsay Snow continues. We're at 672 days and counting. And a hardcore match can't be good for anybody across the ring from Lindsay Snow.